You guys ready? Yeah, clear your throat. You ready? Ready, Jalil? Ready? Class.
Yes.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, it was kind of weak in this area right about here. I like didn't hear much coming from right about there. That's you. Okay, yes. Anyway, and I was trying to offer you that job at the bank. I was going to, but no, so no one wants to participate. Okay? I thought you would be the perfect person to work as a teller at that bank. But I was going to offer you the job, but no. Okay, no, you're not a team player. You don't participate.
Plug.
Plug?
Yep.
Right there.
Oh, what? I put it in there?
Yeah,
You didn't say that.
I can. But I was trying to find the other plug for you so you don't have to bring him here, but you said you're gonna lose it.
I ain't lying to you.
Okay, you don't have to lie. All right, you don't have to lie to kick it. We're here for you.
You know about something you ain't got. You know about.
All right, so loan amortization schedules. When a loan is paid off through a series of regular payments, it is said to be amortized, which literally means killed off. I want to amortize Josue over there. Amortize.
Keyword in there, mort.
Amortized?
Morta. Mort, kill.
I have no clue. Seriously, I suck in English, so yeah, forgive me on that. Anyway, when you kill off the loan, that means you finish the payments for the whole thing. Although each payment is the same, with each successive payment, the interest portion decreases and the principal portion increases. A document showing important information about the status of the mortgage is called a loan killed off schedule. Okay, we'll just call it killed off instead of that word, right? Anyway, so let's try with some math formulas. All right, now let's do this. You guys want to learn the super easy, quick way, or do you want to learn, how to plug it into the formula? Super easy, right? Okay, are you ready to write down this way? Are you ready? Okay, so you have this information on your all right, so let's go ahead. So it's menu. Okay, so it's my new document, right? Got my new document, got my calculator. Menu. Finance. Now this time we're not doing finance solver. We're doing the killed off, which is option 3. Now, are you guys writing this down, or are you just sitting there staring at me awkwardly? Please write down step by step, every single step, okay? Up to this point. You got to write the killed off thing. So option 3. And we're going to do a table. We're going to do the whole thing. Because why not? Yep. Okay, and so we're doing the amortization table. Option 1. Now, we're going to go down the list of those things that we are filling in. So from that information, we're going to do a bit of code here. I don't know if you guys know. You were here yesterday. Make sure you take your earbuds out too. All right. First thing I'm going to do. Ready? So I'm going to show you how to do the code on this one. So we're going to list the first 10. The first 10 payments, okay? So we're going to list the first 10. So on this one right here, and how many payments should there be total? Are you looking at the chart? It's highlighted in gray. How many payments? 180, thank you. Yeah, it's 180. So we're only going to list the first 10 of them. Now, we're going to do the comma button, which is down here on the bottom left. The comma. Okay? The next number you're going to add is the n value. You're going to add the n value here, and in this case, my n value is what? 180. So I know you guys are writing like amazing notes, that you know that this is, the 10 stands for the first 10 payments, the n goes next, comma. The next thing that we are going to do is the interest. So the next is interest. So what is the interest for my problem? You guys are looking at the table? Very good, 5.5%. So I'm going to put 5.5, comma. All right, so the next one that you're going to put in is the total amount, which is going to be, in this case, the PV. The amount that you're going to borrow is going to go next. And in this problem, it's going to be what? Very good, 210,000. Now, the next part is important. Because if you remember, when we go down my solver, it goes n, percent, PV, payment, future value as we go down. Okay, we're going to skip some of those. We're going to tell the calculator that I want the calculator to do the payment for me. Okay, so you have to be, just watch carefully here. So the calculator is going to do this for me, so I'm going to do 3 commas. 1, 2, 3. So we're skipping some items here. And that's what that's doing. 3. How many commas? 3 commas right there. Now, after we get to that, that's all my stuff, so my future value and all that. Now, what comes up after that is my PPY, my payments per year. So if you're writing notes, you know that the PPY goes next. PPY. So how many payments per year are we going to make on this? 12, because how often do we make the payment? Every month. Very good. So it's going to be 12. Comma. All right, so after PPY is CPY, right? And CPY, so I'm just going to put 12. Now, the calculator is automatically set to the end. I don't have to put end on there. I don't have to put end. I am going to stop right there. This is what you have to do for each one of these when we do this. So we're going to list this and hit enter. So if you notice, so it goes like this. So as I'm reading through this, here's the table. I use the little slider bar to move up. So number of payments is the first column. Number of payments. The second column is my interest paid. Interest paid is going to be here. That's how much interest I'm paying each time. And if you notice, going from $962.50, it goes down after the second payment. It's $959.05. So as I'm going down, less is going to my interest, the more payments I make, more is going towards my principal amount. And that's this third column here. So the second column is interest paid. The third column is my principal, the amount that's going towards the principal. That means that is paying off my balance. And my fourth column here, if you're paying attention, is going to be my loan balance here. So I borrowed $210,000. So after one payment, I owe less than that. So my payment schedule keeps going down as I go.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is 10?
What is what?
10, the number 10?
Okay, how many payments am I showing? Watch this. I'm only showing 10. I'm only showing the first 10. Do I want to show the first 100? Do I want to show 180? Yeah, for the sake of our notes here, I'm just showing you that this doesn't have to be all 180 or 360 or, however many that you're going to have. So if you only need to solve for like your first, oh hey look, the box is asking for your payment number 1. So fill in the interest payment, the principal payment, and the loan balance. So on the notes, there is a box right there to fill in those, right? Okay, so fill in yours on yours right now. Almost like this is so super important. You are waiting.
So you can come and tell me what the hell we doing.
What do you think we're doing? Are we doing the notes that we started on yesterday? Mm-hmm. All right, you guys filled in your tables right there? So right here, look, in the boxes, you got boxes right there too. How you doing? Here, and then balance. So right here is interest, that's this first one. Right here on this side right here is the next one, so yeah. And then balance is at the end. The last box is the balance. So, I'm sorry. I know. Or just use this over here, because we're not doing the math portion. Okay, even better.
We want to show on the table.
Gotta make yours
So
look
in this
good.
situation, we want to show the first 10 payments. So
All right, anyone questions so far?
Because we want to see 10 payments. We're gonna go comma,
This is pretty easy, right?
we're gonna go,
Yeah? Then show up on time.
we're gonna go.
It'll be super easy.
So it's just like.
Okay,
after we
you,
figure out how many payments that-
listen, it's not your fault. It's never your fault.
Stuff into the
It's always someone else's fault that you're late every day, coming in with douche bros. How dare you? Okay, you ready? Write down this right here.
What's after 10?
Okay, in your notes, bare minimum. Write that down, because I'm about ready to change this. Write that down.
I.
Escriba estoy ahorita. Did I say it right? Yeah, see? Working on it. I don't speak Spanish, so don't even, at least I'm trying.
After interest is P.
Unlike other people in here that don't even try to speak English to me. Speak to me in Spanish all the time. Yeah, I'm looking at you. All right, you guys ready?
After we've been through the
No.
monthly payment.
Hurry up.
We don't want to.
Alrighty.
Payment, we don't
No.
wanna
So
represent-
you're finishing, but I'm talking to everyone else.
1, 2, 3.
Now, we're taking that same thing. Now, slide down, so scroll down to slide number 15. Scroll down to slide number 15.
I'm supposed to, so it's pretty much the same thing, we just introduce a series of numbers. So it shows you the
I
first
know.
10, let's say you wanted to see the first 15, you would put 15 instead of that 10. You know what I'm saying?
That's the 30th page. That's the
So
30th
do we
meeting.
not really like this?
You only do 1, 2, 3, but I'm gonna show you how to change that. Don't you even. So now, over at slide 15, if you look at the table, it has payment number 1, 2, 3, 30, 125, 179, and 180. So I would like for you people right now, we're going to go and change this. So what am I going to change now since I want to see all of those? Change the 10, and I'm going to change the 10 to what? 180. That's all I got to do. So for those people that walked in late, this is where you're at. We're down here at the bottom. Ready?
No.
So I'm going to go menu. Scriba. Writing it down. Okay. Write down the steps. Finance. And this time we're doing amortization. And then amortization table. Sorry, just write down the steps to get there? Okay, good. All right, so now I'm there. I changed my 10 to 180. Hello. So, step by step, I want 180, comma, my n value is 180, and what goes up after that? 5.5, my percent, comma, after that? 210,000, comma, 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 3 commas, right? 3 commas, PPY, CPY. And hit enter. So this lists everything, every scheduled payment all the way down. So all you have to do is scroll up, find the 1. So, for those people that walked in here late, pay attention real quick. All the way, the first column on the left is my number. That's my payment number. The second one is going to be my interest. That's my interest payment. Second one's the interest payment. The third one is my principal payment. And the last one is my loan balance. So please fill in the rest of the table for all of those. Payment 1, payment 2, payment 3, payment 30, payment 125. Payment 179 and payment 180. Okay. This is where you're filling it. Start here. Look, 180 is the bottom. And then scroll up. Okay. So it goes payment number, which is 180, that's that one. Your interest is going to be there. Your principal is there. And then your, right here, that is going to be your balance. Okay, so let's go step by step again. So menu, right? Because we're gonna start this over again. These on your notes somewhere? Like this. Finance. Amortization. After amortization, amortization got this one? Okay, you already got the table? A little bit further.
No, I just gotta get to it first. I'll be there in a second, it's not gonna take long, I promise.
No, I'm gonna give you the steps for it.
I'll watch you do it.
Oh, you did? Eight, and we're doing amortization right now. Amortization table, there you go. Just write down the steps. It's weird, Okay, so the first number that you're gonna put is how many do you want listed? How many payments do you want listed? So it goes 180, comma. Write down the steps so you know what this is for, okay? So for this one, write down the steps, so it's gonna be 180 is how many payments? Okay, next one's gonna be n, so what's the n value here? No, n is number of payments. What's up? Who the heck is this? I don't know this person. Ever heard of this name? Make it up. Fake names. Who would name their kid Victoria? Name Victoria? Karina? You know anyone? Anyone know Karina? No Karina in here? Anyone? It's Karina.
She's not here today.
Huh?
Is it
Yeah.
what?
No, so yeah, kind of weird, right? I know. I'm giving all her, so, yeah. You finish? Go all the way down, all the way down. Go down to. She's not. I know, right, special. Josiah? What's good?
Here, Bruce.
We're gonna fill this in. It's- First number is gonna be how many numbers do I need to see? I want to see it underneath. Yeah, I'm not playing with it. What's up? Comma. Chameleon.
It's
Twelve to
interest
12.
from this part, right?
We come and go.
It's interest from this part.
We come and go. Right, 5.5. So that's gonna be. Percent goes next. And then the, right here, it's going to be, no, mortgage, so the mortgage amount right there. There we go. So you're gonna go in and fill in your table. So scroll all, you wanna start at the top? Start at the top. So all three, right there. So, yeah, so this is the payment number. Okay, make sense? All right. So,
Go down the list like.
calculator's awesome, right? So, no. Would you rather try and do each one of these by hand? No, it's not. It's no fun. No bueno. No bueno. Okay. So this is actually one of the harder parts of this, but instead, try to just get the calculator to do everything for us. That's why I like that. So we filled those in, scroll to the next slide right here. All right, determining what you can afford. Here's the bottom line from the most financial advisors. Spend no more than 28% of your gross monthly income for your mortgage payment. Mortgage payment includes your insurance and taxes. I don't know if I told you guys this yesterday. I think my mortgage payment's only like $1,000. No. My actual loan is only $1,000, but my payment is $1,450. So I pay $450 each month just in taxes and insurance. So, yeah, that kind of sucks, but you got to include that whenever you're actually getting a loan. Spend no more than 30% of your gross monthly income for your total monthly debt, including mortgage payments, car payments, credit card bills, student loans, and medical debt. So that's important since a lot of you are planning on taking out, $500,000 in student loans to go to, some college here soon, right?
Everest?
Yes.
I'm going to Everest.
Everest?
Yep.
Everest.
Yep. ITT Tech.
Oh, I don't know that one. Yeah. I was thinking about going to DeVry during the summer and go to automotive mechanic. I already have a certificate for automotive.
Do you really?
Yes. I got it through the military. So, yeah, I'm certified for diesel mechanic. So, anyway. But, besides that, don't take out loans for that. Now, maximum amount you can afford. So, let's say, for instance, you make $40,000. Let's say, for instance, you are a first or second year teacher, okay? And you're here in Phoenix Union and you do some coaching a little bit on the side. So you're probably right around in here, the first year teacher pay. Either $40,000 or $50,000, somewhere in there. So your monthly mortgage payment cannot be, according to this, more than $1,167. You guys look around here recently for like apartments? I know some of you guys have because I know some of you guys are looking to try to move out here soon. Yeah, is there anything around here in that price range? Nope. There's not. Okay, total monthly credit obligation. That means that you cannot have credit cards or any of that other, or car payments and all that, should not exceed $1,500 a month. Okay, so that's not very good, right? That's people with college degrees and stuff. Imagine some high school kid that just got out of high school. Can't really afford much of anything around here. All right. I hate to just be a Debbie Downer, but I want you guys to be realistic about, what you can afford and don't get into debt. Okay, suppose your gross annual income is $45,000. What's the max amount you should spend each month on a mortgage payment? So, let's go to the calculator. So, they said no more than what percent? So, I'm going to take my 45,000 times 28%, which is going to be 0.28. Hit enter. Am I missing something here? I got too many zeros. It should be 1,200, not 12,000. My calculator did this yesterday to me too.
Wait, what are you multiplying?
45,000 times 28%, which is 28 over 100. Yeah, it shouldn't be $12,000.
Or
28% of your gross monthly. Oh, crap. I know why. All right. Dang it. I'm special. Sorry. Now, that's how much I made a year. And I didn't read carefully because, I am special. Okay. That's how much you make a year. How do I figure out how much I make a month? Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. So I'm going to take my answer here and divide it by 12. I was taking my 45,000. I'm like, man, something didn't seem right. So, yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and take that answer right here. Divide that by 12, which is going to give me how much I should pay each month. 1050. $1050, making $45,000 a year. You should not pay for your mortgage that. Just so you know, renting a place nearby, like anywhere around here, even ghetto over there, even below the 10, okay? Yeah, you're not going to get anything like that. Yeah, you're not affording that one. Next one. Did I go too far? There it is. Okay. What's the max amount you should spend each month for total credit obligations? So total credit obligations is what percentage? What was the percent for total credit? Huh? Total credit is 36%. So total credit obligation is 36%. So let's see. So it's 45,000 times 46%, which is 0.46. Hit enter. And then to figure out how much I do per month?
It's 36.
36? Thank you. See, I was looking to see if anyone actually caught that. Thank you. There's one person paying attention. And it's not me. So 36% there. There we go. There's my 36%. And to figure out how much per month, divide that by 12. So if you make $14,000 a year, that means, or I'm sorry, $45,000 a year, that means you should not exceed your car payment, your mortgage, your all your credit card debt, all your student loan, all that together should not be more than $1,350. If it is, you're living beyond your means, and you got to try and figure out something because you're going to keep yourself in debt. You don't want to be in debt. You don't want to start that off as a young adult being in debt. All right, so if your monthly mortgage payment is 80% of the maximum amount you could afford, what is the maximum amount you should spend each month for all other debt? Okay, so 80% is the maximum you could afford. So 80% of the last thing that we found, the maximum obligations. So let's find 80% of that amount. So of this right here, I'm going to take this and to figure out 80% of this, dang it, down here, times 0.8, which is 80%. So there's my 1080. And then subtract my 1350, which is my total I can spend, minus my 1080. So if my mortgage is 1080, everything else that I could pay for that I could afford is got to be less than $270 a month. Does that make sense, or is that nonsense? I'm up here preaching and I'm seeing if anyone, so. Jalel, how you doing there?
Good.
Yeah, am I just saying too many words?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know it is. It's a lot of words. Sorry. So if I am confusing you, say something, please. Don't just pull out your phone and start looking at TikToks again. Just ask questions. Okay, because TikTok don't have the answers. Unless how to get rid of that cold sore. I think they have a TikTok remedy on that. You might be looking up. So that's gonna be my answer for all of their debt was 270. Now, the last little bit we have here is some more vocabulary for this. So, benefits of renting versus buying. No down payment or points are required. You generally have a security deposit that is returned at the end of your lease. Very mobile. You could easily relocate, moving as often as you like or as your lease permits, and it's usually a year at a time. Does not tie up hundreds of thousands of dollars that might be invested more safely and lucratively elsewhere. Most financial advisors agree that you should buy a home because you want to live in it, not because you want to fund your retirement. Does not clutter what you can afford for your total monthly debt with mortgage payments. That's a benefit, but here's some more. May involve lower monthly expenses. You pay rent, whereas a homeowner pays a mortgage, taxes, insurance, and upkeep. Can provide amenities like swimming pool, tennis courts, health clubs. Avoid risk of falling housing prices. Does not require home repair, maintenance, and groundkeeping. Okay, depending on where you're at, a lot of the apartments and stuff like that, they do require to fix stuff that, do break. It's kind of annoying. All right, there are no property taxes, generally less costly than buying a home when staying in it for fewer than 3 years. So 3 years is normally the cutoff when you should have bought instead. Benefits of homeowners. Peace of mind, stability, you know where you're going to be at. Provides significant tax advantage, including deduction from mortgage, interest, and property taxes. There's no chance of rent increase over time. Allows freedom to remodel, landscape, and redecorate. You could build up equity, the difference between the home's value and what you owe on the mortgage. As the mortgage is paid off, the possibility of home appreciation is a potential source of cash in the form of home equity loans. Now, I told you guys, is that a question or are you stretching?
Yeah.
What's up?
What type of deductions?
You're in when we did 8.2, we actually had like a bunch of them. We had like our homeowners, like there was their taxes and stuff like that. It's listed in 8.2, like all the deductions for that. Okay. But, so one of the things I'll tell you about my place. So I bought $200,000 3 years ago. My property and house on it is probably worth over $500,000 now because the prices of homes have gone up so much. I bought right before everything started going up. So I'm blessed with that. And so me buying a house was really helpful for me because I could turn around and sell and make a lot of money off of it. But I probably won't have a place to live because I can't afford any place else. But still, okay, when it's paid off, then all of it will be profit. Benefits of home ownership. When you look at 7-year time frames, the total cost of renting, monthly rent, renter's insurance, lost potential interest on security deposit is more than twice the total cost of buying for homeowners who itemize their tax deductions. So, it's twice. So if you're going to figure it out, if you're going to plan on stay somewhere 3 years, it's probably 3 years or more, it's probably beneficial to try to buy a house versus renting a house. If you can, I recommend. But if you can't, rent is the only option, then so be it. Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna give you guys time to work on your homework, and like I said, you guys can go back and look at the review of your last test to see what you did wrong and try to study up to go fix your grades. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification button, support my channel, buy stuff from my merch store.